So here's a new pairing of blue ball Mookies. These are two birds from last year, 2020. Just want to compare the sizes on these two birds, okay? So take a look. The bird to the left is a cockbird, the bird to the right is a hen. I raised this bird. I bought that cockbird from a different breeder to add some new blood. But it's amazing, like how small this hen is compared to this cockbird over here. She's an itty bitty hen. She's one of the smallest hen I've ever raised, and I like that size on these Mookies. You know, she's like as big as a roller. You know, I like to be really small, especially the hens. But yeah, this is a pair that I'm trying to pair up. I'm hand feeding some of these young reverse ones over here. These are nestmates. Most likely a red cockbird with a yellow hen. Gotta feed them, and there's a tail mark Indian fantail over there too. And these are some of those Indian fantails that you guys have seen from the previous videos. They were in here, and there's a black reversing powder baby laying down. Here are some of the other two reversing babies. Like when they try to peck you like that as a young bird, most likely a cockbird. There was a yellow hen with him too. Yellow youngster, I think it was a hen. There was a nestmate, but I lost her. I lost her due to canker. And that's the problem with the young birds. You know, sometimes they struggle with canker, and so hit or miss. But it was a nice, strong young hen, young bird. I think it was a hen, because he looks like a cockbird, and I lost him. And I lost that baby. Here's a blue. Blue might be a cockbird. This guy's really feisty. I think that's definitely a cockbird. He's pecking me hard. Feed these guys soon. Mookies. They're not doing much. I thought the cockbird might be charge up a little bit and go after the hen, but apparently nothing. Give them a few days. The lofts, you can see somebody knocked the water over, so we gotta fix that in a little bit. I threw some food on the ground because I like to see them eating from the ground. I just make sure it's all dry and there's no poop over there. I see some young homers in here and rollers. It's a young Andalusian over there. Young Silvercheck. This is a red young. It's a red check over here. It's a red Mookie over there. Red check Mookie. And of course, that's Melina. You wanna come in? Melina's never camera shy. She wanna be in the. Yeah, she wanna drink the water. What do you think? Hmm? Hi. Okay. It's a nice silver bar Mookie young bird. Melina knocked that water down. Thank you, Melina. She knows that she did something wrong, so she got out. Pretty smart. We'll fix that in a little bit. That's a Bristol Sea Red young movie over there too. It's a pair of Opal Homers. He's driving that home. Here's a Opal Frill Stencil Homer over here. It's a Prester Homer cockbird. He's made it to that brown crested hen over there. On the young Homer over here, got a little bit of muffs on the feet. Those are the muffs, they call the muff Homer. Some of them have a little bit of muff on the feet. So you cannot really call it muff, it is just a few feathers on the feet. That's a good fader bird over there. The youngsters over here, I'm gonna take them out to both almonds. See the color? This is gonna be a nice classical almond. This one over here. This is it's a stripper almond. This guy gonna be really nice. You can see a black specking on the head too. It's a nice pair of rollers over there. Reverse wings. Here are two. So out of this black frill stencil hen with a black cockbird carrying frill stencil. That is two of their babies. Put them over here. You can see this one is a kind of a black frill stencil. You can see the stencil in there. After molt, the bird might change in color. And here's a nest mate to that bird. It's a red frill stencil. Pretty nice bird. Here are like two stripper almonds too. Put them over here. It's out of a almond, dilute almond cockbird and a stripper almond hen. Just putting them outside so that we can compare the babies as well as see them better. It's the nest mate. So both are strippers. I'm going to compare all these almonds over here. I'll take a few more babies outside and compare. Here are the two Andalusian babies that came out of the... So Andalusian and Indigo. I'm gonna run them out. So they're free flying and their parents are ready to lay eggs, but let's still check them out real quick. But let me finish doing these babies. So here's another. Also, it's also kind of a classical almond over there, and you got a silver check nest mate to that. another frost stencil baby. It's sort of a black frost stencil hen and a red frost stencil cockbird. It's kind of some kind of a off color. It's interesting. I want to see what it looks like after molt. But here's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 babies over here. And I don't know if you want to put a 10th baby in here. All Homer babies. Don't think. Oh, you know what? Either I can throw in this red bar baby over here. It's a little bit bigger baby. It's a red bar baby over there. I'll throw a 11th baby over here. It's a crested Homer baby. It's a bigger baby, but why not? Throw it in there. That's a nice crested. Not fly off. Look at that, to that crested. So let's check on these babies and put them back. So we gotta, let's put all the frost stencils together. There's 3 frost stencils over here. The black one over here is a red frost stencil. And this one is a, between a black and a red, I don't know what you call that color. So 3 frost stencils. And we got the red bar baby over there. It's on the floor ready to go. The silver check baby over here. The silver check and this baby, they are nest mates. They're out of a almond hen and a dilute frost stencil cockbird. So definitely know this almond is going to be a cockbird from that mating. So here are 2 stripper nest mates. It's a classical almond over here, another classical almond over there, and that is another stripper over here, bigger baby. So there's some nice comparison of some babies over here. But so let me put these guys back, and one goes over there, this one goes over here. These 2 strippers go back over here. So it's back in here. Go back in there. This is a little, you can put them on the floor. You can go to your spot. Yeah, here's the mother to the frost stencil. They only had 1 foot of egg, and I put it feeding one more baby over here, which is an Egyptian swift baby, because I had a pair of Egyptian swifts I sold, and they had 2 eggs and 1 hatched. Actually, both of them hatched, but 1 died, so that is a 1 baby. And we're gonna put the silver checks. There's a frost stencil sitting on eggs. Silver check back. And let's put this almond back too. We do have a, I think this is a ball head 2 babies over here. So I can grab both of them, have a good grip, don't lose them. Yeah. Put them over here, compare these babies. They're nest mates. They're of a blue ballless ballhead cockbird and an indigo ballhead hen. And I believe that's an indigo boar. So carrying ballless, and this is might be an indigo check carrying ballless. So 2 nice indigos are pretty good ball heads. They carry ballless. I hate when they have all this poop on their pans and all. Anyway, I'll fix that later. Let's compare some Mookie babies over here to their two Mookie. Here's a Stipper Mookie baby. It's gonna be a cockbird. And there's a mom over here. She might be ready to lay eggs again. And that's a nest mate to the Stipper. He's a blue bar. So blue bar is gonna be a hen. Could be a cockbird too, but the dad is a blue bar, mom is a Stipper. You got a Stipper and a blue bar. So Stipper is definitely the cockbird from that mating. It's an almond hen. So put it back. Again, it's a Stipper hen too, not an almond hen. These Mookies have two babies over there too. Let's put these guys back. They're pretty nice. These guys, that's a crested over there on eggs. Lebanon's over here. They got two babies. So roller over there on eggs. This is a pair of Saddlehomer. There's a crested with a cockbird that carries crest. They're on eggs. And here's a almond. They got two eggs too. Should hatch any day. These rollers are on eggs. This Lucy has a baby over here. Blue bar. Hopefully it's a cockbird. Those are reduced hens, so if there's a cockbird, you carry the reduced gene. She might be looking to lay again. Put them back. Roll those over here. Roll, got it. Got two eggs over there. Leave them alone. Throw stencil over here on eggs. That's a reduced Homer on eggs. This blue bottlers, he's made it to a almond hen, and that's going to be a Stipper cockbird. And here's the nest mate to that bird. I put it underneath a different pair because their babies I can move around. So it's going to be a brown because a cockbird carries brown. Put that back. All right, let's take a look at. Gotta fill that up over here, the water. So here's that young Andalusian baby that I just pushed out. That's a mom and dad over there. The indigo hen over there. It's an Andalusian cockbird. And they have an indigo baby over there too. If you guys seen any of my previous videos, I have done a video of mating up new pairs, and I mated up that indigo hen with that Andalusian in that cage, mating cage. Then I took another video of them picking up the breeding spot inside the loft and then sitting on eggs, having the babies. And those are the two babies. They're hatched, they're free flying and eating on their own. The mom and dad, they're looking to lay again, but the babies still go and roost to the same spot. And the parents are so nice, they don't push them away. So here's the parents of that roller babies that I just showed you. Blue bottleless cockbird, it's a ball head, not a perfect ball head, and indigo hen over there. So both the babies carry ballless. There's a young, that's not a young, that is a last year's almond hen, ball head hen. That's a young ball head over there, roller. Young Andalusian. pair of Egyptian swift. They they had laid eggs earlier, and they didn't really have a nesting area, so I put it underneath homers, and they have hatched already, and these guys are looking to nest again. That's my last pair of Egyptian swift. I do have an odd cockbird. I'm just getting out of the breed. I just don't really care for the breed. I'm trying to reduce the number of breeds too. But anyhow, that's pretty much what's going on. So these are young birds and they're already like pretty vicious. Look at that. I'm trying to. That's a nice. That is a cockbird. It's pretty nice. This is the red mookie. Sure, one more thing and end the video. Something, people can pick up on. Melina over here doing a deed, and if you can see over here, I have in this loft, I put the bird is inside the pan. That's basically, I burn wood in a small wood burning stove, and I take the ashes and I put in a pot, and I put in actually this is a pan, one of my used frying pans. They're not good anymore, and I put it inside the loft, and the birds would come and eat the ash, so it's good for the digestive system. And also some birds eat it, some birds don't. This loft they like it. The other loft when I try to put it, they sometimes don't care for it. You can already see the grapevines taking over the top. The young almond homer over there. It's an ashred almond. That's a nice crested young homer with life flights from this year. Anyhow, there's the grapevines all over the top. You guys can see it better. Look, kind of they're pushing it, making it bend over there at the top. So hopefully I have good grapes this year. That's about it. I better fill up the water so that even though I have a water, they still like drinking from there. So, well, that's a wrap. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.